Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a Blu-ray that I just watched just over an hour ago. It's a foreign paranormal movie and it's from 2018 and it's called Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. So there you go, there's the back there guys, there's a couple of stills from the movie. Yeah, as I say, it was released in 2018. Now this is actually a found footage movie. Now, normally found footage movies are an absolute anathema to me, but in this particular case, one or two people recommended it, and also couple that with the fact that this is based on an actual haunted asylum, Gonjiam. Yeah, but what I'll do anyway, before, as per usual, before I talk a little bit more about the movie and give you my thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read you the synopsis at the back, just to give you some idea, if you haven't seen it. Okay. Now, based on the local legends and stories of people who visited the real-life abandoned hospital, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum follows the crew of a horror web show who plan to stream live from inside the asylum. Now, to attract more viewers, the show's host arranged some scares for the team. But, as they move further into the nightmarish old building, they begin to encounter much more than expected. So there you go guys, that's the synopsis for the year 2018 Korean production Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. Alright then guys, on to my thoughts now on the movie as a whole. I'm afraid I can't give any superlatives about this movie at all, guys. It wasn't my cup of tea at all, and actually I got that bored with it. I actually, about a quarter of the way near the end, I fast forwarded it because I was so bored with it. Actually this movie annoyed me as well. So stand by for another iconic rant. Yeah, but if the one thing, it started off with this bunch of young ghost hunters and to be honest, guys, they're an absolute bunch of idiots. They were all meeting up in this sort of bar and that, and they were acting the ghosts as soon as the movie started. They were acting the ghosts. They were throwing cherries into each other's mouths and that, laughing all the time, coming out with stupid talk. Oh yeah, the kind of behaviour what you see in American teenage movies and that. They were so irritating, and they didn't seem very serious. It's all about going on this ghost hunt, to investigate this Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. Oh, they were so irritating, guys. Some of the most irritating characters I have ever seen in a horror movie. So annoying, and stupid decisions as well, Oh yeah, lots of things wrong with this movie, guys. Yeah, I wanted to like it as well so much, in that, lovely slipcover and that, it's got no reversible artwork. It's just that, guys. Yeah, the same artwork and that. But yeah, I heard one or two people saying it was good. I should check it out. So as I say, I thought I'd check it out, and as I say, with it being so linked to an actual building and that, yeah. But yeah, I was sorely disappointed, guys, unfortunately. I'll just highlight a couple of things. I won't say too much about it because obviously I didn't watch it right through anyway. Just near, as I say, the last quarter of an hour I just whizzed through. But what I did watch, I'll just spin off some facts about it, yeah. Okay, so it's all revolving around this particular room in this asylum, this room 402, where the former director of the building apparently hung herself after being plagued by paranormal forces. Yeah, so you got this bunch of young ghost hunters, as I say, there they are. That's some of them anyway. A bunch of buffoons, if ever there was. They start off, they go on the hunts and that, after larking round and that in the bar and that, which was drawn out, and coming out with stupid things and that. They finally arrive near the location and they camp out in the woods, reminiscence of the Blair Witch Project and that. You get a few woodland scenes to start off and that, So but yeah, guys, it was a dreadful movie, yeah. And there was this particular character as well. Oh, he was irritating. He really was. He was a complete fool. He was a complete fool as well. When you tell some of the things, when I'm about to tell you some of the things he'd done. Oh God, yeah. He was so irritating, guys. He was larking around all the time. In the end, I just felt like screaming at the telly. Shut the bleep up and get on with the bloody serious ghost hunting. For goodness sake, stop acting like a gang of bloody 15-year-old teenagers. Oh God, he was so irritating. In the end, I found myself hoping, I hope the bloody ghosts get you when you get inside that building. That's how much you hated these characters now. Yeah, so irritating, yeah. So, yeah. And as I say, so when they camp out in the woods and that, it starts to turn out a very bad sort of like replica of Most Haunted and that, close up zoom shots of the full facial features and that, I like the Blair Witch as well, eyes flickering side to side. What was that? What was that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. How many times has that been done in a paranormal movie? It gets tiresome in the end, guys. It really does, yeah. And one funny episode, like when they're in the woods and that, he starts, sort of like loading up the ghost hunting equipment. This particular guy, this particular fool, the biggest dope in the whole movie, he stumbles across this pair of ladies' white knickers in the undergrowth, and he picks them up. He picks them up like he's like that, measuring their size now, and he says like, "I wonder what's happened here." And one of them says, "We could use them as a landmark." Use that. That's a first. That in a bloody paranormal in a bloody paranormal movie. finding a pair of bloody ladies' bloomers in the woods, and one of the crew said, "I know. We can use them for a landmark." Oh my God. Just gives you some indication, guys, of the sort of movie this is, and that I was just wondering to myself, was this meant to be a bloody spoof of Ghost Hunting? By all accounts, it's supposed to be a serious movie. Didn't give me that impression. It didn't give me that impression at all, but yeah, bloody big pair of ladies' knickers and that, in the woods and that. So that was that. And then like later on when they're inside the asylum, and then Mr. Goofy draws again, as I've christened him. He's wandering around with his team and that. They've got the ghost hunting equipment all lit up and that, the EMF meters and all that, and the cameras and that, the night vision. And they're wandering through the catacombs, the labyrinth, this like labyrinthine asylum. And this dope, he comes across something. He sees like this big bowl of water, this vat of water, and he sees like what appears to be a severed head just atop of it, floating, just above the level of the water. And he goes, oh my God, I can't really describe his action, guys. He's so bloody funny, and he starts making this weird noise, he goes, hush, 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 hush. It reminded me of the end of credits, Only Fools and Horses, but it goes push, push, push. It reminded me of that, push, push, or hush, hush. What's the significance of that? Oh, he's a right bloody character, this fella. You want to see him, guys? Just for a laugh. Don't take this movie seriously. You might wet your pants watching it, because some of the bloody stupid things they do in this and that, yeah. So there's that. And what it turns out to be, guys, what appears to be severed head, one of his colleagues fishes her out of the water, and she says like, "It's only a wig," and he goes, "Oh no!" And he goes into a paroxysm of fear and that, "Oh, you should see him, guys. He's an absolute clown. He really is." And some of the faces when he pulls and that, he does like this sort of like weird grimace snarl. I can't really do it. Like I can have a go like it's like a weird grimace snarl and look like something like that. You'd have to see the movie, guys. You have to see what I mean. Like he's a complete bloody fruitcake. He was, I always, as much as I hate a movie, guys, I always get a great kick out of seeing a bloody oddball character in it, and sort of like pointing them out and saying, "Watch out for this bloody idiot," I think that's one of the joys, guys, of being a horror movie reviewer. Indeed, any kind of movie, really, pointing out these quirky oddball characters and that, and having a bit of a laugh about them. It sort of like alleviates the mediocrity of the movie, if you see what I mean. Yeah. So yes, he's the right character and that. There's just a bloody wig and that. He thought it was a severed head and that. I just want to see the way he reacts, guys, and that. Coming out with stupid things and that. And just the way that he goes, as I say, he goes into this strange paroxysm of fear and anxiety. So, at one stage, I thought he was actually going to wet his kecks and that. But of course. I don't know. I haven't got an olfactory sensitive TV, so I don't know. If you don't know what olfactory means, it means to do with the smell. Yeah, but oh yeah, he's a right character and that. Indeed, all of them were like, but he was the worst one. And the usual screaming their heads off and that. And go, oh, what the hell? If you're scared, just get the bleep out the bloody asylum. They were right bloody characters, guys. They really were. I've never seen such an oddball bunch of ghost hunters in my life as I've seen in this movie. Oh God, I was laughing at you instead of screaming. It wasn't scary at all, guys. It really wasn't. It didn't live up to all the hype. So yeah. Also, guys, as is often the case with movies of this nature, there were too many dark scenes. You could hardly see, apart from the faces lit up by the ghost hunting equipment and that. The rather grotesque countenances and that. The silly countenances. illuminated by the glare from the ghost hunting equipment. So it was mostly in the dark, sort of like winding the way through the passageways of this supposedly haunted asylum that actually supposed to drive sane people insane when he set foot in the place. But yeah, say the ghost hunting equipment like it accentuated the stupid grins on their faces and that. They were still grinning when he first went to the asylum. They were still grinning like teenage buffoons and that. I thought, bloody hell, where did they get this lot from? When I watch a ghost hunting movie, guys, I want to sit down. I want to be a serious ghost hunting movie. I don't want to be seeing bloody stupid goony characters like this acting the bloody goats. They really did, guys. They were really entertaining, especially in the opening scenes where they were throwing bloody cherries into each other's mouths and that. It's like, get on with the bloody ghost hunting, for Christ's sake, because I felt like switching off then, to be honest with you. But yeah, so they basically slowly make their way through the rooms of the asylum and that, looking into each room and that, and then the usual ghost hunting tropes and that, what you've seen over and over and over again. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so the odd bangs and that, it jumped out of the skin, at least a little bang and that, yeah. And what was that? As I say, it was like a very, very poor reproduction of Most Haunted and that, albeit it's a fictitious exploration, yeah. So then in one room they find this doll, this sort of like a little doll and that, and one of them says, oh, that's the doll that was in the picture one of the patients was holding. And sure enough, when you look at this picture, this sort of like a real faded picture, you see, yeah, the patient's holding the doll, yeah, but it doesn't really explain what the significance of that was really, and that, just a doll like they found like in the asylum, yeah. So, you've got this sort of annoying TV a paranormal expert who goes around boasting, I've investigated Doll Island, I've investigated some of the most haunted places. She was getting on my nerves, she was. And she in one room, she comes across this wall, and her name's Charlotte, and it's got her name in painted letters, in big letters, Charlotte and that, and underneath something about, I think it was, we live here. I said, oh, scary. Oh my God. Where did they get these bloody characters from? Not being serious, like, oh, scary. Bloody hell. Oh, God. Wasted money on this, guys. Wasn't he worth a bloody penny, this? It really wasn't. I've never seen so many ridiculous ghost hunting characters in a movie I've ever seen in this bloody pile of tripe. Haunted Asylum, yeah. And stupid decisions as well feature highly in this movie. For instance, you've got like one of the goons, like this, there's got like this door, and it's like a slit, a hole, like a sort of like horizontal hole, in the door and that, and he puts his hand through, and it reminded me a little bit of Roman Holiday, where Gregory Peck puts his hand through the hole and that, he's like, oh, something's got my arm, and he goes, oh, something's got my arm, something's got my arm, something's got my arm. He pulls it out and that, yeah. And you know what he says after being scared, almost to the point of crap his pants? What does he say? I'm going to put my arm right back in the hole just to see for sure. And he said, oh no, his colleague said, oh no, don't. I'm going to do it. I didn't give a bleep bleep if he was going to do it or not. So it was just annoying. It just annoyed me and annoyed me and annoyed me and annoyed me. There was everything wrong with this movie, guys. Everything what a ghost hunt movie should not be. They committed carnal crimes when he made this movie. Absolute mess, an absolute mess of a movie. And I'm not pulling any punches. It was a load of utter tripe. Where's the waste paper bin? I had to do that, guys. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it. Yeah. So, but oh yeah, guys. I would advise you, but this is just my opinion. But if you like a good serious ghost hunting movie, I would give this one a miss if I were you. But I'm not trying to put you off. I mean, check it out for the laughs and that. I had been highlighted a few laughs and that. The ridiculous behaviour, as I say, where that guy, his face was a picture and that. Anyway, he done like, you reminded me of Oils and Fools and Horses. Push, push, push. I mean, what was the significance of saying that when he's seen the bloody what he thought was a severed head? And he said, oh, get the wig away, take that wig away. It was a bloody wig, oh my God, Yeah, all the characters seem to be scared of their own bloody shadow in this movie, guys, and that, they were screaming, they were shouting. If they were that scared, why didn't they? This is what always amuses me about these type of movies, guys. They're scared they're scared out their pants and that, you're scared out the wits. Why don't they just drop the bloody equipment and get the hell out of there? I know if I was in a ghost hunting team and I saw really strange apparitions and that, and weird noises and that, and I was really shaking, I'd say, to hell with this, I'm getting out of here. But no, what did you do? They stayed there, jerky camera and all, right to the very end and that, and I say, I didn't, in the end, I didn't give a bleep what happened in the end and that, I just wound it forward. The last couple of minutes at the end, I just said, I've had enough of this. It's going off, So there you go, yeah. So you can tell I liked it, can't you? Yeah. Yeah. But there you go, guys. It just wasn't for me, you know. And I'm very disappointed because it's a nice edition and that, you know, it's got a nice slipcover. But again, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I've been foxed before, you know, by these slipcovers and that. But not only that, a couple of people said it was good and that, but everybody, I suppose there's loads of people think like me, they thought it was a pile of tosh, you know, so you can't really go by recommendations and that, yeah. So it's all part and parcel, isn't it, guys, of the being a movie fan, you know, yeah. But this, like, it was awful, guys, it really was. And as I say, like, the ghost hunters themselves, they really dragged the movie down to the depths of mediocrity, you know, yeah. Alright then, guys, so that's my review of the 2018 found footage ghost hunting movie, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. Have you seen this movie? What did you think of it? Did you share my view that it was a pile of tripe? Yeah? And did you find those ridiculous parts as funny as I did? Yeah? So, yeah, let me know in the comments down below, guys. I'd be very interested, you know, to get your views on this one. Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. A big missed opportunity here, guys, and that, you know. And, oh, that fella, like, he was an absolute case. He was a real... Oh, God. I can't get over that part, you know, when he saw the bloody, he thought it was a bloody severed head, it was a bloody wig and that, you know, and when he found the bloody, he found the bloody lady's knickers, said, oh, what's happened here, I wonder. Yeah, use them as a landmark, yeah, that's a fair stat. I've ever heard in a bloody movie. In any movie, you find a pair of ladies' knickers in the woods, and you, oh yeah, we'll use them as a landmark. And what does he do? He ties into the bloody tree, bloody branch of the tree, and he does, yeah, he uses them as a landmark. Yeah, oh God, who writes these scripts? I'll never know. Okay, then, on to a rating. I'm just going to give it 2 points for the laughs, because I had a bit of a laugh out of it. Nothing more. Just the 2 points. I had a few laughs out of it, you know. So don't take it too seriously if you're going to watch it and that, you know. Just watch it for the laughs and that, yeah. Okay, then, guys, that concludes my review of Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, yeah. Okay, usually, if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments. And all going well, I'll be back again very, very soon with another video. Take care of yourselves now. Bye for now.
Duh. Dad, I think I got it wrong again, Dad. I got it wrong again. Got it wrong again. Wrong again, Dad. Got it wrong again. Yeah, you ruined the bloody movie, you idiots.